give a quick overview, if you will, of this sort of the brand transformation, why you're doing this brand transformation, and how you're going about it?
You know, if you think about why we're doing it, it really goes back to the core purpose of the brand, the mission. And this is a company, TIAA, that was founded by Andrew Carnegie almost 100 years ago to provide a retirement plan, a comfortable retirement for educators. And if you think about how it's grown over the years, it's gone from being, frankly, the only game in town to having to compete in a highly vibrant, competitive environment and to being relevant to people of all ages. Because today it's never been more important for people to engage and think about not only living life, your financial needs during life, but also thinking about retirement throughout life. And so in order to do that, we really had to expand the awareness so people knew who we were, what we do, and why we were different, that we were there for them. We had to be relevant to all ages, and that was going to take a transition. It was going to require us to be simpler, to be more straightforward, and to expand kind of a vast amount of knowledge of who we were. So that was the genesis behind the brand transformation. Well, the reality is we did a ton of science into, and I'm a big believer in both the art and the science of branding. We were very thoughtful in understanding our customers, but not just by name, rank, and serial number, really getting inside their heads, understanding their behaviors, but most importantly, understanding how they felt about planning their finances, about planning for their retirement. And the reality is most Americans don't feel very good. As an industry, we're pretty complex and we throw a lot of words at people when it comes to investments. And people of all ages would tend to shy away from that. So if you think about it, how do you break through? How do you break through to a woman? Is different than how you break through to someone, a millennial, which is different than how you talk to couples or how you talk to different generations. And so thinking about three key principles, which is know your customer, who they are, but how they feel, getting radically simple, which is exactly what we did, is we reimagined every aspect of the brand. And thirdly, really becoming an engaged ally, and that's building on the trust we have in an industry a lot of people don't trust. And so if you put all that together, that meant a reimagination of not only the brand, but the entire experience end to end, which meant we had a lot of freedom to do things we had never done before. Ergo, you see some of the amazing tools we've created and the different ways we're engaging across a spectrum of people. And so far, it's early days, but the results look very promising.
And we couldn't help but notice the new advertising on TV. Tell us, just generally about, not to get too deep into media strategy, but the value of television or the value of video and how that plays in the media mix for you.
So let's talk about all of the above and the importance of video, which manifests itself on the big screen TV and on the small screen phone. So to me, it's about creating a story. It's about redefining who we are, planting the flag as to who we are, what we stand for, our mission, our purpose, but at the same time modernizing. And that's exactly what we did. And we used video, and we're using television, we're using an awful lot of digital. As a matter of fact, almost half of what I'm doing is digital, but digital means a lot of video. And so both of them are important, and frankly, they work together.